Financial stocks have had their best day on the share market in nearly a decade. The Royal Commission was meant to be a punishment, but the banks have been left largely intact. Mortgage broking shares, though, have collapsed, seemingly the fall guys for the misdeeds of the finance industry.
Fresh as a daisy, after extended leave, National Australia Bank boss Andrew Thorburn was back at work today. He told Nine News he won't resign.
No, I did not.
And wasn't asked to resign.
No, they did not.
In the face of scathing criticism from the Bank Royal Commission. Earlier, he tried to reassure customers as well.
Our people are committed. We want to earn your trust. We want to get better.
Among the most serious accusations that NAB failed to report cases of charging fees but giving no service to customers. The Commissioner said failing to comply with the statutory breach reporting requirements showed NAB to be unwilling, in that respect at least, to obey the law.
That was not good conduct on our part, but behind the scenes, we had a very complex system. We did not raise issues fast enough. We did not report them.
But for all the criticism, bank shares soared today. $21 billion was added to the value of the Big Four and AMP. Its shares rose almost 10%. Westpac up 7.3%. ANZ 6.5% and NAB almost 4%.
I think some of the dramatic changes that may have occurred haven't occurred. But I think they're very sensible and they can be implemented, and I think that's maybe why the markets are positive today.
At the same time, banks were soaring. Mortgage brokers were under threat by a Hayne recommendation to stop them collecting commissions on home loans.
Brokers all of a sudden seem to be a mission of target. It's going to be passed on to consumers with higher interest rates.
As a result, Mortgage Choice shares collapsed by a quarter of their value. Australian Finance Group was worse, down almost 30%. But bank bosses and boards are not out of the woods, with potential charges on the way and shareholders with a short fuse.
Shareholders will be putting pressure on boards to show responsibility and to demonstrate how they are putting appropriate governance procedures in place.
Live to Nine's finance editor, Ross Greenwood. Ross, amid the fallout of the Royal Commission, there was an interest rate decision and key economic numbers out today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, because you do need banks to keep the wheels of the economy turning with not only lending but then also with reasonable deposits out there as well. Now, today on the markets you saw really the Reserve Bank keep interest rates on hold for the 30th consecutive month. But what it has done is downgraded its forecasts for Australia's economy over the next 12 months. And some of that might have actually come out of the December retail numbers. Now, these were soft, down 0.4%. And of course, what we're seeing with falling house prices is then being reflected in actually falling consumption. Consumers are not spending, they're not confident. And of course, this plays out into the economy. We just have to wait and see exactly what the bank's attitude will be.
Ross, thank you.